In this short video training session, what we're going to do is go through the steps to become a licensed health insurance agent. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to get to your state's Department of Insurance. So I'm going to type in Maryland Insurance Department, and it's the first link. Now, once you're on your Department of Insurance homepage, what you're looking for is either producer or agent services. Okay, now we're looking at licensing, and we're looking at initial licensing. Okay, then it's resident individual producer. Okay, the first thing that you need to find out about is the fees and your recognized school that's going to give the exam. So here it's got the list of approved schools, and I can click into fees and filing tips, and this is going to pull up a document and let me know how much this is going to cost. Well, for a resident producer for Maryland, it's a $54 fee, so that's how much it costs in Maryland to get licensed. And down here, it's going to go through the recognized agency that's going to give the exam, which here is Prometric. And I'm just simply going to find my state, and I can go through the handbook and forms, but this is where I'm going to register to take my exam. Now, there are courses to take to prepare for the exam, and one of the businesses that does that is called AD Banker. So I go to AD Banker, and I'm going to click Exam Prep. I'm going to click Life and Health, because even though I want to be a health insurance agent, it's very important that you get a life and health license, because to get appointed with almost every health insurance carrier, you have to have a life license also. So we'll click Classroom Study, because if at all possible, you really want to take the 2-day classroom prep for this. Yes, you can do it online, but I can tell you, again, if at all possible, you really want to do classroom training. So let's click on, for example, Gaithersburg. And then we can look at the available in-class training sessions for life and health. And I can click into details. And this is going to let me know what the fee is. For example, if I want this package, which is going to cover the Maryland Life and Health Prep, it's going to be $194. But it's going to include the practice CD, which is very, very important to get the practice CD, because that way, at home, on your own, you can go through a practice exam and test your knowledge. It's very important that you don't schedule your exam until you can score at least a 90% on your practice CD exam, because that's really going to give you a baseline of where your knowledge is before you sit down and take the exam. Because if you fail the exam, you can indeed retake it. Sometimes there's a time period, for example, 1 or 2 weeks, you would have to wait before you can retake the exam. Plus, you have to pay the exam fee all over again, which we already know is $54. So you really want to pass the first time around. So you want all the practice material you can get. You want the in-class training, you want the study manual, and you want the practice CD. So again, the proper steps would be take the course, in class if possible, study the manual, go through the practice CD. Once you feel that you're ready, then you can schedule the exam, take the exam and pass, and now you have your license for life and health. And this is going to end our training for how to get licensed.